about is how if you adjust for income, a black goddamn child from the highest income fucking bracket is more likely to go to prison than the poorest fucking white kid. The poorest goddamn white kids still do better on average on their SATs than the black kids who grew up in the wealthiest households. Black people act like fucking animals in comparison to white people, and it's genetic. That's why. That's the real fucking reason.
Why? Because we have a criminal justice system that's literally the war was the war on drugs, and they wasn't disproportionately on the rest of people of color or white people.
No. The problem is that white people, they tend to have rules in which, most of their people can live by them, some of them can't. Unfortunately, when it comes to black people, unfortunately, they don't seem to be able to follow white man's rules. They want to live with white people, but they can't behave like white people. That's the biggest problem.
They get exonerated for the other. Let's talk about that.
That's a fact.
Exoneration, the number of exonerations would not even make a dent in 1% of the fucking black convictions. Numerically, it's not even possible.
We already know we get locked up.
Yes, but bringing up the exoneration it mathematically does not put a dent in the actual rate of black.
It's Shadows dance where the mind is tight. Truth hides deep where the echoes collide. The air is heavy, the water's unclear. No compass, no guide, just a sea of fear. Chains of thought, they hold us down. In the murk we spin around. What's the game? What's the cost in all this judgment? We're just lost. Lines are drawn in the sand so thin. We chase the edge, but they fold back in. The weight we carry, it bends the spine. But who's to say what's yours or mine? What's the point of walls we build? They protect or get us killed. Chains of thought, they hold us down. In the murk we spin around. What's the game? What's the cost in all this judgment? We're just lost. Distinctions crack like brittle glass. Separations of fleeting mass. Let the burdens fall. Let the echoes sing. Only in freedom can we find peace. Can we find dreams and flowers hang in the sky? Reach to hold them, they float on by. Grasping shadows, it makes no sense. The weight of nothing feels so immense. Rest and unrest, they're just the same. A whispered echo without a name. No right, no wrong, no lines to cross. Let go of game. Let go of loss.
They're black.
Yeah, Bima would be worse. You're black, and she'd probably prefer to mistake you for
No, because he's intellectual, not sexy.
Oh
And
yeah.
I agree with everything he says. And And I just love his understanding, his love, and his grace.
Yo, Pepe, that's you in the boxing game in your pictures.
Which was
Do I still have them in my profile?
That ain't look
think
like
so.
he got a losing record.
And why do you have a chimpanzee in your picture?
Oh, what
It
chimp?
looks like he got.
That's for when he's chimping out.
It look like he got a losing
That's racist.
What's wrong with that's a bonobo? That's not a chimpanzee. Oh, I remember why I put it in. Because we were talking about speciation, and I was asking people, so that you can look at the great ape species, which humans are a part of, chimpanzees, gorillas, and bonobos. And I posted a picture and I said, what kind of animal is this? And everybody incorrectly guessed it was a chimpanzee. It's actually a bonobo.
That's like the fourth grade ape or something like that.
Really? You tricked us, Pepe.
Chimps, orangutans, and then whatever the name is that. And honkies, aka bonobos.
Hey, do you guys want to hear what I'm training for? You people that know that I've gotten a fat ass over the years. I'm getting rid of it, okay? And it's for one reason.
Don't tell that to the brothers. Don't tell that.
Have you ever heard of an Indian relay race?
Is that when you get out of the car and train fly?
No. It's when I'm not that fat, Joe.
Marshall, you up.
But hold on.
Be like,
No.
you can show your support. You know what you can do if you really want them to support your weight loss journey? Is you can just drop it low on their balls, okay?
So the Indian relay, the Indian relay is basically bareback. You jump on different horses.
She said bareback. She said bareback.
Yes, bareback. No shoes. Just like no shoes.
Oh, she took the shoes off. It's getting steamy.
And you just start and you jump on a horse and bareback and you race and then you come around and you gotta jump off the horse and then you gotta get onto another horse bareback and then
Bareback real hard.
Yeah, different horses, you know, and like.
Horse dick.
But anyway, I found out that there's a women one. There's a women warrior Indian relay, so women can do it too. I am so obsessed with this right now. That is what I'm gonna
Do it. You can figure out how to ride a horse. If you have a big long horse dick that like takes really long straight.
I got my horse and I'm gonna take it because actually been in 36 races. My horse has been in 36 races and he has royal bloodline. The horse is very fast. Not too fast to be like.
You got yourself a thoroughbred stud that can go.
He's not a thoroughbred. He's a standard breed.
But he's still stud.
Needs to be
Yes,
bred.
look at my photo. Yes, he's very young.
Yeah, good for you, girl. You might make some money at first.
Bima, can you bring up my friend 50 first?
Yes.
I think we really need to discuss these 20 to 30,000 white people if you're a reason dying over the last 6 months being in the sun. I think that really needs to be discussed how Mother Nature is whooping their ass.
Can you tell us more about that, Heidi?
I guess that's a different conversation.
He's talking about skin
No,
cancer.
I want to hear about that. So, can you tell us about that? So, but aren't white people like a genetic anomaly? Don't we? I think that we talked about this already. That the out of Africa theory is the most well accepted across.
Dreams and flowers hang in the sky. Reach to hold them, they float on by. Grasping shadows, it makes no sense. The weight of nothing feels so immense. Rest and unrest, they're just the same. whispered echo without a name. No right, no wrong, no lines to cross. Let go of gain, let go of loss. Mirror ripples with every glance. Truth and fiction caught in a dance. The mind it builds a fragile wall, but every duality is bound to fall. It's foolish to chase the air. There's nothing solid there. Rest and unrest, they're just the same. The whispered echo without a name. No right, no wrong, no lines to cross. Let go of gain, let go of loss. The world's a dream wrapped in disguise. A fleeting moment before it flies. No liking, no disliking here. Just illusions in the air so clear. This world of suchness sweet is all like streams. No self, no other, no splinter dreams. The sky falls inward, the stars leave below. When doubt arises, say not to. All things merge, nothing is new. Not two, not one, nothing divides. In this truth, the universe hides. No borders, no walls, no lines to trace. A single thought spans endless space. 10,000 years in a heartbeat's glow. No coming, no going, no need to know. A ripple in silence, a stillness hums. When doubt arises, say not to. All things merge, nothing is new. Not two, not one, nothing divides. In this truth, the universe hides. No borders, no walls, no lines to trace. A single thought spans endless. night. Through the storm, through the smoke, I survive, I survive. To the mountain, volcanic light. By the range, on the range, on the road, by the road, by the fire in the sky, and the through the midnight, endless whisper. You are mine, you are mine, I know. The low lying sea whispers low to the shore. The sound of the moon pulling tides and more. You're swoon into me like a spell, like a dawn. To a night we can't quite restore. By the rain, on the rain, by the road, by the road, by the fire in the sky, and the through the midnight of madness we stroll. You are mine, you are mine, I know. The sentinel pine on the cliff clings tight, a silhouette carved in the shadow of night. The stars overhead burn cold and bright, but they can't touch the heat of that you are mine, you are mine, shadows dance, they break the light, echoes hum, the stars ignite. I was yours, you were mine, a spell woven in the spine. Through the ash, through the smoke, by the night. just trace the edge of fear. Your voice lingers, sharp and clear. White fate through the fire. I Scented pine on the cliff clings tight, a silhouette carved in the shadow of night. The stars overhead burn cold and bright, but they can't touch the heat of that flame. While the rage of the blaze, I invoke.
Very lanky people. They tend not to be big. In terms of like, very hefty. But I would say, hey, one
Buffalo Bill from the Silence of the Lambs. What's the motion of the mask? That's one thing. What's the motion of the mask?
yes, I acknowledge that. And there's diversity in Europe. You can get differences in averages. I can this trauma.
Are you a statistician? Are you thinking?
If I have a kid with a woman that is like of an average,
You have to actually start taking women out on dates instead of being in a clubhouse all day.
if I have a kid,
By the mystical union of fairy and fawn, I dance in the shadows from dusk until dawn. Unspoken the whispers that drift through the trees. Unbroken the vow carried soft on the breeze. Oh, fiery Valkyrie, I invoke. Through the flames and the embers, the spell is bespoke. Your arrows are slinging, the spring's tender glow. A force wild and brilliant, a power I know. Secret communion of hearts left unsown. The listless, resistless, tumultuous tongue. Through veils of the morning, her armor does gleam. The warrior spirit ignites every dream. No godhead could charm her, no throne could command. But manhood awakened, she took up her stand. In brilliance resilient, her fire does burn. A goddess of spring, with the world left to turn. Fire is the smoke. Your arrows and sling.
We can't you. You would have to have the DNA to contribute.
Back to DNA all the time. It's not just genetics, it's conditioning. Haven't you seen the movie Trading Places? Hello?
You get trained to be
Shadows dance. They break the light. Echoes hum. The stars ignite. I was yours. You were mine. Spell woven endless rhyme. Crimson skies, the hour bends, time unfolds, but never ends. Fingers trace the edge of fear. Your voice lingers, sharp and clear. Winds will howl, the earth will quake. Promise held, a vow breathe. The legend. as it seems. Timeless essence in space. No entanglements, no lace.
Just answer the question. Are you autistic?
Yeah, I'm super autistic. I'm not even low on the spectrum. I'm super high. But anyways, when it comes to white people, they absolutely.
Okay, like who the fuck says that? Brownie points with the blacks? What is it?
Yeah, I don't know what that was about either.
Yeah, just yeah. Well, like, I'll just lay it out. So
That's just crazy to me.
but in other words, white people suffer from, like, they want to be this pariah, this doer of good. They want recognition. There is like a level of narcissism to it, but they also, like, there's this altruistic attitude that they have that is kind of ends up ultimately defeating themselves. In other words, white people, and I believe it's probably true that white men in particular, are more likely to be cunts. And it is like, we do have Jake that is up here, and it's cuckold.
Projection activation detection system has been activated. Get the projection. Your Pepe has admitted to being a cuck. There's been a couple of dreams on display. Pepe is the cuck that he is criticizing. Cuck alert. Cuck projection alert. The cuck projection alert detection system has been activated.
Is there a visit to the United States or President Trump? That'd be awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So if you look at kind of what's happening in the West, I would say people will call it anything from like suicidal empathy to suicidal altruism. And over the years, it's been called many things. But you also have the propensity for basically virtue signaling, which a lot of white people do. They're basically agreeable cucks. They are people that are kind of mentally conquered, and it's really sad and pathetic. However, my personal opinion, just an opinion, is that when white people feel threatened enough, whether it's because it's their particular country, whether it's their demographic, whatever, they generally shape up really well, and they're a very lethal force to fuck with. But other than that, when you get white people comfortable, you get maggots like Jake, and that's unfortunate.
What is he talking about? Someone please tell me.
I don't know.
He speaks He told the truth.
Okay, so what truth? So what truth, guys? I want to hear someone else articulate. I want to hear someone else articulate what Polly just said.
I have no idea.
What color is the
You don't know.
What?
When you shave a monkey hair,
What does that have to now we're on the monkey.
He's engaging on white crime. What he's doing is doing white on white crimes.
Now we're talking about monkeys.
no, I'm just saying that's really what Pepe is.
Yeah,
Pepe is autistic. Pepe fell sits in the back of the. Pepe is autistic.
Was founded on 3 groups of religious orders that fled England because of their persecution from their interpretation of the gospel. These groups came to America, most notably the Puritans were founded in America on Christianity. The idea that people would even call yourself a Christian nation, this is how I know you guys are atheists. Oh, it's white on white crime. You know, the whole idea of this place is to live in a homogenous society. It's not about what you look like, it's about who you are. The idea that we can get stuck on the physical domain, we all know who we are in this consciousness, is crazy as fuck to me. Grow the fuck up.
I agree. It's very low IQ.
The Puritans were literally a goddamn cancer. Like, they are literally attributed to being the original fucking woke people in the United fucking States. The Puritans were fucking garbage. They were literally, we're still dealing with the fucking cancer that they spread. And
Okay,
They
so
obviously
tell
did
us.
something
tell us
right.
more.
I mean,
Hey, how old are you?
No. What?
I mean, isn't it convenient in 2026 that a Corsican faggot can come on here and shit on people named Puritans?
Did you go to college?
Questions first, and I'm not gonna be considerate enough to answer your question if you're not considerate enough to ask mine or answer
No,
mine.
but what does that matter to you?
Because I want to know.
Why does it matter to you?
What's the better I want to know?
Middle Eastern, like.
why do you care about his name?
Because he sounds like a 2-year-old.
Okay, that doesn't tell me why.
You calling people cuckloads, faggots? Like, what's wrong with you? Do you have any
Cuckoldry is, in other words,
Are you 12 years old? Like, what are you doing?
No, because a cuckold is literally somebody who's self-abasing, who will literally allow another man to tread into his territory, especially the most sacred territory, the fucking
You spend a lot of time on
and
the
take
internet.
his most prized possession, his fucking wife, right in front of him while he sits in a cuck chair. It is literally the most pathetic thing a man can fucking do. And that is why I use that as an example of what I see white Western men doing. Being a bunch of cowardly fucking
Do you have any friends, like real friends? Like, do you have like real life? Do you have a girlfriend?
That's your kink, isn't it?
What if they're not married?
You have any friends? Like, you go out? Like, you anything?
Where is friends?
Yes, I have friends, you fucking faggot. Can you say anything original? You're literally making, see, here's the thing, is you're making a bunch of broad generalizations about me. Do you have friends? Are you a virgin? Are you this or that? Are you autistic? And yet, what's really funny is you're doing all of this. You're using all of these stereotypes against somebody you disagree with. Okay, in response to me, making arguments that you think are based off of stereotypes. And what I would say is you're one of the most small-minded fucking retards that you get when somebody tells you what is an approved message, what boundaries are for that fucking message and what's okay to talk about. You're the good little cuck that sits there in the fucking chair. And as soon as they say that you do not love your wife enough, if you do not allow Tyrone and Joaquin to fucking smash your wife fucking Eiffel Tower style on a fucking bed while you're sitting in the cuck cage, you're the dumb woke motherfucker that is gonna sit there and push back against it, saying it's racist not to allow two black men give them a dose of dick that your tiny white dick could never do.
What?
You fucking piece of shit, you fucking emasculated coward. That is the fucking problem.
This is why you get.
Is that how you
Yeah, I'm Matt's cousin, and he has a social problem.
Alright, you need to answer. You can't answer it or ask any more questions to say you're white or not. Okay, yeah, appreciate it.
Oh my God! Do you have a psychologist, a therapist? Do you got somebody you're working with, or are you just sitting in your basement in your underwear, just yelling at the phone?
You know what? Just read the title of the room. It shouldn't be here.
You got destroyed, too.
Don't say it's gonna let you say it, man.
See, it's all projection all the time with PP. And he's just trying to cover for his own insecurities for wasting many years on this app. But when he talks about and reminisces about his glory days, when he had the big rooms with Mod, it's like he actually thinks he accomplished something. It's so lame. This guy has accomplished.
I just said I don't think that John's the best person to make that argument.
And she's right. He's a never has been. Somebody who gets kicked out of every fucking room, whether it was 5 years ago to today. Nobody wants to listen to him. He gets put up. People put up with him for a few minutes before they kick him down. By the way, you were funny last night. I woke up in the middle of the night and I heard you talking shit. It kind of reminded me of some shit I would have said, but you said it in a very funny manner. And I was half awake and I just started busting up laughing. I have to give you credit. Your flowers there. But John, you waste all your time on this goddamn app. So really, you're is the pot calling the kettle black? You are no different. No different.
Do you really think you're gonna make money off of all this content? I wonder. Do you know what? I wonder if he really does have something. He's like so ahead of us. You know what I mean? Like, how much are people gonna pay in 20? I mean, like, the thing is that it's gonna be a while, right? So he might be very wealthy in the future. But I mean, it would be really interesting because. Wait, hold on, Pepe. But how much would you pay for hours of footage of just debate banter of people like 20 years ago or 30 years? I would love to know what people were talking about.
That's the thing. It could work. And like, he's a half Jew. Maybe he has this ultra high IQ, capitalist, yet autistic way of viewing the world. And he's going to make sure that Goyam doesn't get the gold. He gets it. And he's going to capitalize off this. Maybe that's the case.
And you're going to be a star, Pepe. You're going to be a star. Thanks, Pepe. He's going to, oh my God.
They're going to send you in your signature, Pepe, of what, like a weak, angry Sicilian man sounds like.
Maybe I will be the Mel Gibson of this fucking movie. The one guy that became famous with the Jews had a love-hate relationship with. I don't know.
Yeah, I got a quick question for John Kitover. John Kitover.
Nothing Sicilian about Pepe.
Yeah, I'm not. I do not look Sicilian.
That was a stupid comment, Naftali.
I got a question for Mr. Kitover. Mr. Kitover, I got a question for you. Who would you say, out of all the hours and hours and hours on this app, who would you say would probably be the top like 5 to 10 most popular characters or personalities in your work? Would you say?
That NFR band goat in Politically Correct. He's one of like the most obnoxious. See, the thing is, it's a total waste of time. And some of the other golds on here, El Normo, I got to give a shout out. To me, he's one of the premium content creators on this app. And people on this app are vociferously fighting against him because El Normo stands for the law and common sense and rational thinking. And El Normo is an excellent communicator. So he's a top content creator. Obviously, Matt Cool here has done something special. See, the race content rooms, it's happening, and it's not really happening that much on Clownhouse, but because this is like a black app. But anyways, I'm just saying, if you're talking on this app, by definition, you are a fool, and you fool people with your talking sometimes. I'm focused here. What's your next question, horsewoman? Okay.
Pepe is going to be one of those very popular person.
Yeah, absolutely. Have you ever been to Barnum and Bailey's circus and seen when the midget clowns come out, they ridicule them and launch them out of cannons and things like that? Pepe is a sideshow freak on the Netflix special. Him and Dr. Adams will suck each other off in the green room. Him and Dr. Adams can take the cake for sucking each other off in the green room late at night.
Give her the goddamn names.
Thank you, Beaver.
Well, we got to give one to Viking here. I won't mention any other names. Viking here is a tremendous force of energy. And Joe B, is an excellent contributor. And Othello, too, is also an incredible NFR contributor. And Harry down there. And Elnor. And Monica, too. Let's give Monica her flowers. And that F-word McHale down there. Let's give Jane some flowers. And definitely all the contributors to the John Kitover congressional campaign run. I want to thank all those people especially. And anybody who wants to contribute to the mayoral run, we need your shekels. $1 will do. Rabboni Shalom. Go to ChicagoMayorVote.com. It's in my profile. You're going to have a lot of fun. Go to ChicagoMayorVote.com. It's in my profile. You're going to love my content. I've thoroughly analyzed and I have obliterated my political enemies. And we are going to liberate.
of a sudden, when I stop making rooms, you want to be Mr. Controversial Man that wants to talk shit. It's about a lot of you faggots. Okay, you guys, what it kind of shows me about a lot of you people is that you guys would treat me a certain way because you thought like, oh, he was like popular on this fucking app.
He was popular.
I know, and he talks a lot of shit. So I either don't want to mess with him or I want to use his fucking
Barely hear you, Pepe.
platform myself. And so you guys I would see how you guys would treat me then. Then I stop making rooms and I see how all of a sudden you guys grow a pair of fucking balls. And what I think is funny is like another, like, for example, I'm not gonna, I'll admit there's a level of clout chasing I did, but
Pepe, like, I just thought you were so cool.
Other people's rooms.
Talk to Amber Rose, bro.
Shut up.
You know, she's like an A-list
okay, but you're a retard. Now, I'm somebody who will actually go in other people's rooms and argue with them. I will sit on other people's stages, okay? But, you know, it's, besides all of that, if we look at John Kitover, he literally was somebody that would do nothing but clip my fucking rooms. That's all he fucking did. He knows that, but he's mad. And he's trying to like give a shout out to everybody else. That's fine. And you know what you're doing, Bima.
I don't think that he reports.
But like, God damn it,
what am I doing?
Shout me up too.
Wait, what is I'm doing? You know what I'm doing? What am I doing?
He doesn't report. He definitely wants you to say what you're going to say as long as you're going to say.
Oh, Pepe, if you thought that had anything to do with you me asking him, I swear it didn't. I actually dig John. I hang out with him sometimes. Don't ask me. Listen, I have my own mental illnesses, okay? But I like John, and he's fun, and he's different when he's not like trolling. He actually has
I get that. But the difference with John is that I saw somebody who was a kiss ass, okay? And this is where I lost all respect for him, is he was